Welcome to chemistry class, and this is your tutor Black Adam. Need to balance ionic ions. Okay, so we find that we chromium and carbonate that will give us chromium carbonate, and we need to check that chromium, and then we have carbonate. So which is carbonate there? And then that is 2. I think the carbonate should be 3, but let's check. Carbonate is insoluble. The exception is where there's no exception. An exception is ammonia. So chromium 3 with carbonate, there's no exception on that. So that's insoluble. So what's chromium 3 plus, which is aqueous. And then we have carbonate 2 minus, which is also in aqueous format, and giving us chromium carbonate. So giving up the ratio 2, 3, that's 6. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So that's aqueous there. So that's supposed to be not aqueous. I think should be solid. And yeah, we balance everything 3 there, and then we come and balance 3. And then the spectator are the ones that are soluble. So you see that the spectator ions will be the spectator there is going to be sulfate and ammonium. So we start with the positive part, which is ammonium, which is ammonium is positive 1. Okay, and then we have sulfate is negative 2, which is 2 negative. It's 2 negative. Those are spectator. So we do the same thing here, barium sulfate. So barium there, we have barium sulfate. So looking at the barium sulfate, we first look at the sulfate and see the combination with barium and phenol in inspection. So that sulfate, we have barium there. So sulfate is soluble, but when it has barium, it's insoluble. So the barium sulfate there becomes it's insoluble. So we'll have a precipitate in that situation. So the precipitate will mean that we have barium 2 plus, which is aqueous, plus we will have sulfate there, which is 2 negative. That's also in aqueous, to give us barium sulfate, which is going to be solid. So precipitates are solid. It will never be a precipitate if it dissolves. Spectator ions, we have the ones that didn't. Remember, we start with the positive part, so that would be potassium. So that is potassium there, which is potassium 1 plus. Okay, and then we have nitrate there, which is 1 minus. And then we have iron nitrate and potassium hydroxide. And once again, we try to find iron hydroxide. Okay, so iron hydroxide there. Let's see, hydroxide is insoluble. There are exceptions with calcium and so ever. So iron is not an exception, so it is going to be insoluble. So that's how we use the solubility table to predict whether we have precipitants or not. Then again, we have to write the reaction. So the reaction will be we have iron, which is 2 plus, and then that's aqueous. And then we have nitrate, hydroxide, so which means hydroxide, which is 1 minus. Again, it's aqueous. And then all that gives us iron hydroxide. Okay, so iron 2 hydroxide, that's solid. Spectators are the ones that didn't participate. Once again, we have our spectator there. So these are spectators. So these are ions that There were ions before the reactions, and even after the reaction they became ions. So they're not reacting, they're just spectating. So we have potassium there, which is plus, and then we have nitrate there, which is nitrate 2 plus. 2 minus. Nitrate minus actually. So it's potassium and nitrate. I forgot to put the NO3 there. So that's it. So right now in this homework, hope you get it well. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe or follow.